Hi, Luke Edwards here from Korg UK. I'm here in GAK's fantastic new studio and I'm going to show you the Volca Sample today. So let's see what we can do. Okay, so the Volca Sample, this is a sampler which has 100 samples built in, which are accessed via this sample knob here. So we have two different modes. We have live mode as it is at the moment and step mode. So we can toggle very easily between those and it changes. So in live mode, I can trigger my sample on the different parts and then change the sample if I need to. I can also edit my sample, so I can change things like the start point, the length. I can filter it. I've got a high cut there, so I can filter at the highs. I can change the speed of the sample, which obviously affects the pitch as well. I've also can adjust the envelope of the pitch and the attack and the decay, and also the level of the sample. So I can create a mix within the pattern. There's 10 parts in the pattern. I can pan it left and right. And of course, you've got an envelope for the amp as well. So you can change the attack and the decay. You also have reverse per part and reverb level per part, and reverb send per part, and then the overall reverb mix is set here. So let's press play on the pattern and we'll hear it. We can mute parts very easily, so let's strip it back a little bit. Obviously we can set the tempo here. And what's nice is we can sync it to the other Volcas very easily, so they'll all play in sync, and of course you've got MIDI in as well. So you have 8 memories, so you have 8 presets in there, plus you have 5 song memories where you can chain a lot of these memories together. If you want to make your own pattern, that's where it really comes into its own. So you hold down function, clear the pattern, start it, and then we can go into step mode. So this is where now these 16 lights will become your steps of your pattern. So you can start putting in your kick drum, which is your first part. Change whatever sample you want. Oh, sorry, to 8 sort of thing. Go to the next part. Or maybe some nice claps. So you've got an open hat there. Of course, you've got swing on here, which is new for us on a Volca. So you can get some really different feels in there. And of course, add some reverb if you want to. So you can have loads of reverb on the claps, or turn them off. So once you've made your pattern, you can just hold down right and then save it into one of these 8 patterns. What's also nice, if you're playing your patterns on the fly, you can record them very quickly. And you've got this nice analog aspect to the Volca Sample as well, which is an analog isolator. You can also solo parts, as you can see there. great as well because you can import your own samples. So there's an iOS app which you can download for free, stick your samples in there or sample directly into the app, and then you can, via the sync in, play the data in, and then you've got 100 slots there where you can overwrite the presets with your own samples to be even more creative with the Volca Sample. And of course you've got MIDI in, so you can connect an external keyboard to trigger these, or a pad controller, or of course you can sync it up to your computer if you want to sequence in there and then trigger these samples. That's really cool. It also runs on batteries like the other Volcas and has its own internal speakers, so it's just great for using anywhere. Okay, thanks for listening. At the moment we're doing this deal where if you buy any of the existing Volcas, the beats, the bass, or the keys, you can get 20% off one of these great new samples. So check that offer out in store in GAK, and thanks for listening.